G'day folks, Tony again here for more of the many lives of John Rando. It has been quite a while since I've played this game, dear viewers. About 4 months now I've gone and played all of Star Control 2, so that did take a while. So we're going to wade back into Caves of Qud, which is a favourite of mine, and we are going to be playing one of the daily challenge seeds, because this is the many lives of John Rando, and John Rando is an eternal hero who is always resurrected in new and mysterious forms. So let's try day 285 of 2018 by playing the daily challenge. Let's have a look and see what we have. A mutated humanoid warden. You can see the world seed and the character build code there should you wish to play along at home. We've got quite a bunch of strength there. Not too many negative modifiers. We do have evil twin as one of our detriments, but we have night vision, so we can see in the dark. That's nice. Clairvoyance, we can see around corners. Domination, I believe, is ego driven. Siphon Vim wins. We can haul ourselves out some health, sort of sucking health from other people. And temporal fugue, I can't remember what that is, but we will find out soon enough. Now, randomized starting locations or different starting locations is one of the new things, but I don't know if we get to pick that when it is a random seed. I think that is picked for us. So let's, name ourselves John Rando again. Rando is as Rando does. Random Rando. Let's find out what is happening. So ordinarily this game starts in Jopar, but where are we going to be? We are in Jopar again. How about that? I don't know what the probability is, but that's fine with me. On the 5th of Uluut, you arrive at the oasis hamlet of Jopar along the far rim of Mograhi, the Great Salt Desert. Good times. So this is a reasonably familiar setting. Let's have a look and see what we've got on us. Some leather armor, that's nice. An iron buckler and an iron longsword, that's also quite pleasant. We're not going to need that torch because we can see in the dark. We'll take those moccasins off in case we can find a better use for them. Pardon me. Okay, not an awful lot of stuff. This isn't a class, I guess, that starts with a bunch of cool things. We have a huge amount of carrying weight that we can carry, 330 pounds, which is about 150 kilos. That's rather lovely. All right, so something that's probably going to happen here as we're adventuring is I'm going to keep pressing the wrong button because spacebar activates a lot of things in this game, and enter lets you label stuff. But enter is the key that I've been using in Star Control 2 for the last 4 months. So let's do the water ritual so that we can get some reputation changes here. The Gersh like us less, that doesn't matter. The villagers of Emer, I don't even know who they are. Crabs like us more though, and that's fine with me. We're still at negative 40 with Jopar though, so we can't really get anything out of any of that. That's a bit of a drag. But we will grab the Red Rock quest for what's eating the water vine. That's something fun for us to do shortly. So the advantage of starting here, we'll grab the quest for that as well. The advantage of starting here is that we're going to be able to loot all of these things if the chests are still in the same place that they've always been. Good times. Yes, please. As long as we have that door shut, we should be able to grab all this stuff. And that's going to give us, that's going to give us the ability to, there we go, to have a little bit more at our disposal. Goggles, sure. More things, cracked lenses. Those copper nuggets are nice because they're going to be worth a little bit of cash. And that's always a plus. Give me all the things. Arrows, cool. Bandages, great. Cracked lenses, wonderful. 21 drams of water, that's like money in the bank. I like it. We'll just go up here and we'll have a quick look at this statue and see what it tells us. You discover the location of Kazor, a bygone seat of philosophers. I like it. Visit Kazor, bygone seat of philosophers. I would love to do that. Tell me where it is. We'll zoom back out to the map. And it looks like it's just up next to the rusted archway. it has a yellow background on the asterisk now. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe telling us that it's a location quest. Who knows? Let's go and find out what Tam, the Dromad merchant, has for us. We're also going to close this door. Tam, of course, not being a member of this faction, so we can loot at will without him getting grumpy at us. And the first thing we're going to do, as per usual, is we're going to have a look and see if we have a ranged weapon that is useful and cool. Desert rifles, they would be nice. Can we afford it? We've already got $84. I'm not sure we're going to get all the way to 119. But it would be good if we could, because desert rifles are way better than muskets. What can we sell? We'll sell the goggles, we'll sell the leather cap, we'll sell that. We'll sell those boots. I don't need shoes. We can sell all the torches because we can see in the dark. We'll keep the bandages. And we're going to sell those. We got those copper nuggets as well. It looks like we might be in luck here. Will it leave us with enough water left over? 120, need 40, 26. We're still going to have about a half full water skin. If we take that desert rifle, but we're also going to need to have a bunch of lead slugs so that we can shoot from said rifle. And the weird artifacts and so on for Argive, I think we'll just do the old-fashioned way. Would be nice if there were a couple of them lying around here, but doesn't look like it's going to be the case this time. Nothing else fancy? No. All right, so let's grab the desert rifle. Just the one will do. 54 drams. Yeah, sure, why not? So now we should have a little bit of water left over. Yep, that's still enough that it's not a giant problem. We'll empty out that canteen, whoops, so that we have everything that we need. Okay, we'll probably sell those wooden arrows as well. I forgot about them. They're not going to get us all that much, but every little bit counts. Okay. So we can equip our desert rifle now. That's going to be there and ready to go. So we should have our iron buckler and longsword, our leather armor, our desert rifle. We'll reload the rifle so it's ready to roll. Oops, a little bit further than I intended. Let's go and have a look over here. It's been so long since I played this. There's nothing in those ones, right? What is happening? Argive, what are you doing? Argive is attacking the zealot of the 6 Day Still. I guess they're not terribly fond of each other. Let's wait here and see what happens, because I'm assuming Argive is going to win this exchange. And I hope so, because that zealot is probably carrying some books that I can sell to people at some point in the future. So let's observe. Maybe we'll move away in case somebody does something bad. How are things going, Argive? Argive is fine and bloody, and the zealot is badly wounded, so this is going to be over pretty soon. I was very worried there that Argive was going to come and attack me. I thought maybe somebody had seen me doing something that I shouldn't be doing. Let's pick up the Canticles Chromatic. Let's have a quick look at it. It's going to be full of all kinds of weird things. Songs and verses. Oh, Beetle, 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 they made it out of chrome, and when it's waxed and ready, I'll have a new genome. Nice. Okay, whoops. We didn't even pick it up after all. No, it's not what I want. Pick it up. Why is get not the default? So let's go and talk to a blood-covered Argive, because that's not disturbing in any way. So Argive doing the usual. We're going to get the knick-knack quest. Let's also see if Argive has anything to trade with us. It's a ton of expensive data disks and components as per usual. No fancy greeblies hiding in there that are going to help us out. Let's also go and do a water ritual with Elder Iridad. So that's going to hopefully give us enough to ask to share a secret. The location of Pighold. tremendous. A settlement somewhere nearby, clearly. Thanks very much for that. We'll go and eat some apple mats. Oops. Yep. Delicious. Thirst at half the rate, plus 12% regeneration. Lovely. And last but not least, let's have a quick chat with Warden Ulreg. And again, we'll do the water ritual. So we should be able to get some... Actually, let's give him a secret as well. Do you want to know where Pighold is, Warden Ulreg? I'm sure you do. Only half the amount that we need for the Warden to come with us. So let's grab some secrets. Balar. Another settlement. Darana. Another settlement. Shemrilep. Another settlement. So we got more settlements on our map. I'm not sure if that really helps us. Can we trade? You've got a glow sphere. I don't need a glow sphere. Fine. Thank you so much. Warden, much appreciated. So we've got ourselves the usual quests in the usual places. Whoa, some of those things we discovered are a very long way away. I don't think we're getting there anytime soon. What was the one that was nearest? Pighold, of course. And all the way over here, the settlement of Darana. And then up here on the river, by the looks of it, we have Shemrilep. The Warden has clearly done some travels in their time, so that's fun. We're going to stick with our usual approach of going to the Rustwells first. So let's head in that direction. We've got Snapjaws on us here right away. And there's some Dreadroots, and it looks like possibly some baboons already throwing things at us. Bronze Battle Axe. I mean, that's not great, but sure, I'll take it. We haven't had a look at our skills yet, actually. Clairvoyance, Dominate Creature, Life Drain, Temporal Fugue. We should probably have a look at what those do. But we've got ourselves these stances, so presumably we have skills in Longsword. I'll look at that in a moment. Temporal Fugue, tell me what you do. Okay, pass back and forth through time, creating multiple copies of yourself. We'll be able to create one copy of ourself. Our ego is boosting the skill level of that. That's nice to know. Good. Skill-wise, we've already got bow and rifle, draw a bead. That's nice. Long blade proficiency, aggressive stance while wielding. Your attacks gain +1 penetration, but -2 to hit. And you gain +2 dodge value when you're in defensive stance. And of course, we can then get dueling stance and then improved, blah, 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 blah. Longswords do some cool things. I don't think I have YouTube Let's Played a longsword character before. Looks like some leeches. Clearly not a fan of us. We're currently hungry, so we'll solve that problem. No, oh, there we go. Pressing the enter instead of spacebar. Let's whip up a quick meal. Delicious, and now we're sated. Good times. Just opening all kinds of nonsense here. Okay, those are seed spitters that are shooting at us. They're not baboons, but oh boy, there seems to be a bunch of them. This might be a good opportunity to go into defensive stance and get some extra dodge value, because our armor and so forth are not as great as I would like, to be honest. Were there only 2 of them? Possibly so. Don't like Dreadroots. Let's do a rest until healed. We're all good. At these early levels, of course, Dreadroots can just cause no end of drama. And it's clearly nighttime, but they've got that lovely big pool of light around us from... a copper nugget. Around us from being able to see in the dark. An iron short sword. I mean, it would be nice to use short swords, but I already have longsword proficiency, so let's pop the wide brim hat in there. That's going to give us some more dodge. There's some of the copper wire we're looking for. Black robes. Another dodge value. I think we've got leather armor at the moment. We probably don't want... whoops. That's... Whoa, which... I can't remember the key. Is it Control G? It is Control G. To get adjacent. So we have 1 foot of copper wire. 1 down. And how many to go? Where is it? Oh, we don't have the copper wire quest in our quest log yet because we haven't got the knick-knack for Argyle, but that's fine. We can still collect it while we're here. So I do find this easier to quest in than Red Rock itself. So level 2, 2 hit points. I like that extra toughness. It's now daylight. And we have ourselves some skill points. Can we put them into anything substantive in Longblade? No, we can't. Kickback. Melee range, two-handed firing. Tries to knock characters back. That might be handy. But, oh wow, we've got pistol proficiency as well. Shield, we've got all the things. We don't want axe or cudgel. I'm going to ignore short blade. Tactics might give us something handy. Receive no penalty to your dodge value when you sprint. We're probably going to be sprinting away from lots of stuff, especially early, because that's how this game rolls. And now in the daylight. Whoa, there's so many seed spitters around here. Oh boy, we're in a world of hurt. That was silly. That was very silly. Let's get ourselves in a defensive stance. Let's also... something else is attacking the seed spitters, so that's good. I don't have anything I can drop to block. I'm so used to having that shield with Gauntboard the Taunter. We can't do a life drain because we're not close enough to anything. We need to be adjacent. I guess we're just going to have to sprint away. This is going to be embarrassing if we die. Can't get to cover quickly. Fortunately, that sprint has given us a little bit of extra time to get some distance between us. Let's try healing up. There's a scavenger coming. Sure, we'll just keep moving. We've got half our hit points back now, and I think we're close enough to start shooting with this desert rifle. Good times. Yes, I do need to reload. Good thinking. All right, problem solved. Have to remember, I'm not tough yet. Now that leather armor is 2 armor and 0 dodge. I think we're going to replace that with 1 armor and 2 dodge for a woven tunic. Armor value 1, dodge value 8. Or maybe not then. That's a little bit too skewed. Having super low armor means as soon as we get grappled by anything or grabbed, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Okay. So armor not the best at the moment. Potential dramas with 10 foot, very nice. Potential dramas with getting hit hard and early at range particularly seems to be giving us drama at the moment. So 10 foot wire strands are good, but 50 foot wire strands are better. Where are the 50 foot ones? Better than one, better than one. Ooh, a treasure chest. Wooden arrows, studded leather armor, and a copper nugget. Let's see what that studded leather armor does for us. When we plonk it in place, 3 armor, 4 dodge value. That's not really a worthwhile increase for the sacrifice that it's giving us, but hopefully we'll be able to sell it. Actually, let's also get the chest so that we have something to store things in if we need to. Where are the stairs downwards? I haven't found them yet. There's another whole half of the screen. There they are up in the gap there. Let's just see if there's anything else to take down, because it's always nice to get more loot. Another seed spitter. Good old desert rifle taking care of the problem. Go, John Rando, go. Ooh, lots of wire. 50 feet, that's more like it. And 1 foot, that's less like it. Any other treasure chests? Is this some fresh water? It is not. It is merely brackish water. Ugh. Ain't got time for that. Let's stay away from the jilted lovers on the walls. And also the kudzu on the walls. Alright, downwards we go. Good old Rustwells. I'm hoping that it's going to be some fairly straightforward snapjaw fights. That took longer than I expected. Engraved cloth overalls. I love it. Tell me more about these engraved cloth overalls. This item is engraved with the scene from the life of the ancient Sultan Baratafa I. At the Battle of Napier, Baratafa fought to liberate oozes. She wielded a clear dagger with such dexterity that became forever known as Clearoka Ooze's friend. Sure. Let's grab that. Grab that mace as well. Sturdy bronze dagger. I mean, they're all good. We can carry so much stuff. Why not? Just pick it all up and sell it all a bit later. Desert rifle to the face. Thank you, Snapjaw. Bark armor. Also not worth it with that dodge sacrifice. I would really like those dread roots to stop being here. Cool, another 20 pounds, another 5 pounds. I'm not quite sure how I'm managing to carry all this, but that's okay. Some dreadroot tubers, delicious. Just all the things until we're utterly weighed down. I have no idea how we're managing to carry it, but that's okay. An iron mace, good. Going to stay out of range of that kudzu if we can. Occasional pebbles, looks like a hermit over here. Are you hostile? You are not. You're equipped with 2 copper nuggets though, and that seems like a lot of early game money to me. So I'm going to see if you're willing to trade for it. Take that kudzu out. Good. So of course, if you are fresh to this game, kudzu... Whoops. Kudzu are things that can rust items. So ideally you don't want to be near them. Nothing to trade. I don't believe you because I saw that you have those copper nuggets on you. Average difficulty though. It would be embarrassing at this point of the game to die because we tried to kill somebody we didn't have to just to get their stuff. So let's see what we can do. Another 50 feet of wire. That's tremendous. How much do we have all told now? 132. I believe we need 200, so we're already doing well. And we don't have to go too far down to get all of them, because there are other rust wells nearby that we could use just as effectively. I think we're empty now. Oh, please, just shoot. Could you please shoot? Please kill it. I think we're missing it constantly. Let's try this the difficult, challenging way. Sap's just gone everywhere. Kudzu stem. And the stairs down are over here, so I'm glad we found them. Oops. A little too overzealous there. So some bottlenecks. Ooh, a treasure chest. I like it. Level 3. Ooh, and a level 3. It's a level up sound effect there. That's a new thing. And it makes it even more disturbing when a sudden pop-up in a roguelike informs you either that you've done real well or that you're dead. 1 mutation point, 1 attribute point. Excellent. Let's put some attribute points. Whoops. Let's put some attribute points in the attributes. I might even try hitting the right button. All right. Where should we put it? More toughness would be nice. More ego, I think, is also going to boost other things more, because I think putting that to 20 is going to give us more skills. But are we really an Esper? That's the thing. Agility, toughness, survivability would be nice. I might add 1 to toughness because when we get to, if we get to level 6, that will tick over to 18 and we're going to get more hit points, which would seem quite handy. Saving up for a mutation is also something that I like to do. It's pretty much the only good thing that I do. We have another 2 levels to go before we have enough mutation points to buy anything. 21 whole hit points now, an engraved club for us to investigate. Tell me more about it. It's Baratafa the First again. At midnight, under a marvelous and marigold sky, the people of Salil saw an image on the horizon that looked like a glass bathed in marigold. It was Baratafa, and after she came and left Salil, the people built a monument to her and thenceforth called her the Marigold Glass. Fun times. Give me that. Give me that. And tell me what is in here. Freeze-dried horseshrooms. A torch that we can sell. Boarskin gloves that we should be able to equip, and that's going to give us more armor. Oops. And that makes me happy. Because more armor means kind of less death, maybe, perhaps. Light that fire. Always nice to have fires in the darkness. Are you the same hermit or a different hermit? You are a different hermit, but you also have a copper nugget. Why are you tempting me by carrying all of these good things? Okay. It's a very big room. What lurks in the darkness? Much heavier things for us to carry. I'm waiting to see if there's a slumbling lurking around at the back here somewhere. Don't want to pick those corpses up. 120 pounds. Wouldn't be able to carry very many of them. But I'm hoping these iron items will sell for at least a little bit. More kudzu. More snapjaws and a bear. Are you hostile, bear? You are hostile, sure. Let's get into our defensive stance then. And I'm also... Yeah, whoops. The bear does refuse to speak to us. It's still a life drain. It's called Siphon Vim in the other screen, but in the actual action menu, it's called Drain Life. So it's now badly wounded. I don't think we're going to kill it all the way dead, but that will. 150 experience points. Yeah. Good times. Leather apron. Don't think we need to change to a leather apron. I think our leather armor will do just fine. How are we doing for carry weight? We're getting closer to being at the limit. But I don't think it's going to be too much drama for us to head back to Jopar and sell these things if we need to. Farewell Dreadroot. There we go. Super huge room. Oops. Please, is there a treasure chest around here? I really like finding treasure. Treasure's fun. Alright, just the one back here that we've already found. Are we hungry? We are not hungry. We're still good. So it looks like we've kind of grabbed everything here, except for those copper nuggets. But the hermits appear to have disappeared. Where was the other one? It was over here this way somewhere. Let's see if they're still around. They're not. I don't know where they've gone. They're clearly somewhere, because that's how the simulation works. They won't have just vanished into the ether. Let's reload our desert rifle and head down one more level. And that's what we're looking at for the time being, folks. But that is where we're going to have to leave it for this part of the Let's Play. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode. You can subscribe to the channel if you'd like to be notified when other episodes are released. Please tell a friend if you think they might enjoy this. And come back again soon for more of the many lives of John Rando.